Welcome to my channel, I'm Bea. My channel is about art journaling, mixed media, collage, assemblage and anything else that sparks my interest. Now enjoy my video. Hi all! So for the weekly budget-friendly background number 12 we're gonna use stuff we know like a gel mat, or you could use instead a clear gesso, but it has to be a thick one, and I really mean a thick one, something like that. I'm gonna use both just to see you what the options are, but you can stick certainly just with one. We're gonna need some sort of paint. I use a full card in a turquoise. You can use other colors, whatever your color mood is. This is a fine grinded coffee powder which is already used. We keep our coffee powders and put it into the garden anyway, and I thought I'm gonna do something also in my art studio with that. That's what we need. We need obviously a spatula. I have a little bit of a palette which I have obviously already used. It's just a paper plate. And do you know what this is? You get it every time when you buy a handbag or a pair of shoes or anything else that doesn't like to be in the moisture. It's those silica bags. So we're gonna use those too. So let's start first with the coffee ground. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do our own texture paste. And I think at the beginning I just use the coffee ground and the gesso. I simply mix it in. That's nothing new in the sun. I'm not the first one who does that. And I'm going to mix it in as much or as little as you want. I mean, there's a certain point where you have too much, but I think that's looking pretty good. And then let's start adding some stencil. I'm going to concentrate on this side with the coffee ground, and on this side I'm going to work with the silica thingies. Maybe I'm going to overlap on some parts. It smells from coffee, just so you know. I'm really curious if it stops smelling once it is dry. Need a little bit more here, just a tiny bit. Let's see. Okay, nice textured pattern. I'm gonna clean it a bit. I'm gonna put that in the water as soon as I'm done with the video. And I think now I'm gonna mix in some coffee ground with the paint. See how that works. It's a rather liquidy paint, so guess I need more paint. Maybe I need now more coffee ground. So I can't give you exact amounts, it depending on your paint and on your gel medium, and so you just have to work it in and test where it is. I think it's still too crumbly, so let's add a little bit more. I think I still need more. Here we go. I'm gonna zoom you in a bit. Move over. So that's what I have. Now I'm gonna turn that this way, and this time I take the chevron pattern. It's not dry yet. And add this to my substrate. And just a little reminder, it's just about background. It's not about the finished artwork. The goal of this series is to give you ideas to use more different supplies which you have already in your artwork. The goal here isn't a finished artwork, just to make it clear. It is just for inspiration, so to speak. And just in case you don't know, I have a Facebook group, Bears Mixed Media and more, and I would love to see samples of what you have done with these techniques and tools and supplies. I think I'm a little bit not quite enough, but I'm gonna stretch it. So I'm gonna heat dry it and I will be back. So now onto those silica little baggies. It's basically a little crystals, and this time I'm gonna use the gel matte. Just for a variation. It would work with the gesso too. And I don't know. Maybe I need to. Okay, forget about ripping them there. I think it's a polyester paper, so you can't actually rip them. And I simply, again, gonna mix in the gel this time. And again, I have no idea of measurements. but I always can add. I mean the gel. I think it needs more. It is very sandy. You probably can hear the sound. And it looks about right for me. Now where is my mess? Oh, here it is. I can build it up rather high with this silica, which I actually, you probably can't see it, but you're going to see it when I work on. And this time I'm going to do it rather thin. Here we are. Again, that has to dry. I will be back when it is dry. So now that the texture has dried, I'm gonna add some very liquidy acrylic paint. And let it drip. That's why I have the paper here. And I did choose a copper, but you are free to use any color you like. I want to paint mostly on the flat areas, not in the really structured areas. So I want, maybe it would have been better to add the paint before. Oh well. So you can get texture with material you would throw out. And it is really very, especially those silica thingies, they are really hard. This is a little bit softer. Oh well, if there is a bunch together it is hard too. And it stays, it doesn't get off. Well, somewhat. But here, nope, no way. It sticks. Even in places where I didn't want it, those silica thingies, they stick. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. If so, please give me a thumbs up and I hope to see you soon.